It's a structure recognizable by its wave-like roofs resembling the rolling waves of the sea. This is MACTAN CEBU International Airport Terminal 2, also known to locals and tourists alike as the world's friendliest resort airport. Being the Queen City's gateway to the rest of the Philippines and the world, it's also considered the second busiest airport in the country. With its new terminal opening on July 2018 to welcome international flights, passengers getting to the international terminal are immediately provided with a world-class experience. With its shortened lines at security check, travelers entering the departure hall are greeted by its stunning architectural design that has recently garnered global recognition. It's no surprise if one gets awestruck with its refreshing design featuring high ceilings that give travelers a sense of space as well as serenity. And with Terminal 2 serving only international flights, one may find the area less crowded, with a relaxing feel as they begin their journey at this airport. At check-in, staff members are ready to assist you with a smile, a trait that's naturally Cebuano and very Filipino. For travel taxes that aren't integrated along with airline tickets, passengers can settle them at a desk located a few steps away at one side of the hall. And after a quick transaction, passengers can claim their boarding passes back at the check-in counters, where staff members would warmly wish travelers a safe trip as they continue along. As of this posting, terminal fees are collected, but again, one is sure to notice the absence of long lines, may it be from security checks all the way to immigration. Travelers can just simply breeze through all this with convenience. After clearing immigration and another security check, passengers eventually find themselves walking towards a corridor filled with an eclectic array of shops. With so many merchandise on display, ranging from snacks, souvenirs, clothing, and gadgets, one might mistake being inside a mall rather than in an airport. And for those able to resist the temptation of buying a few items along the way, this airport holds another surprise, especially for aviation enthusiasts. Passengers exploring this terminal can find that there are in fact plenty of spaces where they can quietly enjoy spotting planes to their heart's delight. Other than allowing natural light to illuminate the terminal, clear massive glass windows provide unobstructed view of aircraft at the ramp. Seen within a distance is the island's shoreline, and along with the terminal's innovatively designed arching roofs, passengers would most likely recall their island hopping experiences, as well as Cebu's white sandy beaches. After all, this airport serves as a springboard to many neighboring islands in the country. While exploring this terminal, one won't fail to notice how the high cathedral-like ceilings provide an open-air feel. Along with earthly colors from its flooring up to its wooden arches, the place simply sets a very relaxing atmosphere, similar to the way resorts should be. And for passengers needing to do a bit of last-minute shopping, they can find plenty of shops like this, offering souvenirs that will remind them of their adventures in Cebu. For anything else, travelers needing a place to hang out for a few drinks can visit the cabin bar located in a very central and visible location in the airport. And for business class and elite flyers of Philippine Airlines, they can enjoy the exclusive facilities of the Mabye Lounge by getting in front of Gate 20. A quick elevator ride takes them one level below, where a seemingly hidden sanctuary for privileged PAL flyers can be found. This is the Mabye Lounge in MACTAN CEBU Airport's Terminal 2. For other passengers, there are still places to visit and hang out in this international terminal. There are plenty of retail shops available for travelers thinking of bringing gifts to friends and loved ones overseas. The calming atmosphere in this terminal takes away the sense of being rushed. And for those having ample time waiting for their flight, a brief stroll around the airport may provide a good idea of exercise while observing what's around the area. But one thing's certain, MACTAN CEBU Airport's international terminal will never fail to bring out the wonder and awe from passengers, especially to plane spotters, as it presents a magnificent sight of aircraft and its taxiways from almost every corner of this place. Dining at this terminal is never a problem, as there are plenty of food and beverage outlets around, from fast food and cafes, all the way to full-service restaurants. These are places where one can have their fill before their flight, or simply have their coffee while discussing plans or perhaps watch planes go by. There happens to be a smoking deck in the far end of this terminal for passengers needing to puff on a stick or two, but for those who don't wish to do so, this place is also an alternative area to take photos or spot planes without being obstructed by glass windows. Taking a look at this terminal's innovative design, one can see how it reflects the island's tropical colors, inspired also by the Visayan culture. From its floors to its tainted windows, the place never fails to add a festive Visayan vibe. Like some travelers curious of this terminal's towering timber arches, we got a chance to feel one which supports the wavy roof of this airport. It's simply an architectural wonder how this structure creates a bright, pillarless and spacious hall. Not to forget one of this airport's facilities, a quick visit to the restroom can't be missed, as this somewhat reflects how people maintain this terminal. Wooden surfaces and moss-covered walls reflect the natural resources found throughout the islands. Neat and clean as it is, it definitely meets world-class standards. As departure time comes close, one may find himself seated and simply watching planes come and go. At this time, passengers may be gathering at the gates, awaiting for the call to board. This is when they're probably in their quiet times, reminiscing of their memorable stay in Cebu or other neighboring islands close to it, but sure enough, part of it will be a reflection of having been able to experience being inside the Philippines' largest beach tourism hub. This is MACTAN CEBU International Airport Terminal 2, a promising first-class resort gateway and a forefront of the country's tourism industry. Offering a unique airport experience of world-class efficiency and comfort, along with hospitable and festive culture, this airport represents not only the pride of Cebu, but the pride of every Filipino.